Hi, good morning. This is Andrea. Good afternoon, or whenever you hear this, because these readings are timeless, and whenever you hear them, you're supposed to hear them. So, and I love that we're worldwide. That is so cool. That is so cool that we're around the world. So, welcome everyone from everywhere. And if you want to really be supportive of this channel, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. That is so supportive of myself and all YouTubers. Also, at the end of this reading, you can look at the description box, and my website is in the description box if you're interested in knowing more about me. Okay, so I've got a jumper card. I've got two jumper cards falling out right now in my hand. I love me some jumper cards. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords. The Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords, okay? See, 7 and 3. So, um, the Three of Swords means that, it's not necessarily a disappointment. I don't view the Three of Swords as a bad card. I view it as like, okay, this is not going to look like you thought it was going to look, or that person, or there was an expectation that wasn't met. Really, that's what this Three of Swords means. Like, someone else didn't meet your expectations. Now, expectations really are why relationships fail, honestly. Like, we should just let everyone be free and do what they need to do without your expectations. Because honestly, if you can get to the point where you love someone so deeply that one day's enough, right? I set expectations for myself, but that's all I set expectations for myself, my energy, my health, my finances, my career, my love for myself, my self-care is how we should have expectations. So the Three of Swords really just means someone around you didn't meet an expectation of yours. It may not be a person. It may be an organization, an institution, a job, a contract. So that's what that means. Now, it looks like the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups follows it. So Seven of Cups, those are emotional, but it's also dreamy, like watery. So the cups, all cups are dreamy and watery and emotional, like happy tears. So honestly, whenever someone doesn't meet my expectations, and normally that's okay, right? It works out. Everything all works out. My yoga student said that to me last week. She said, one day I finally realized stuff just worked out. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Now we can take inspired action. Sometimes we need to take inspired action, and that's cool. But make sure it's inspired and it's uplifting and it's loving and it's healthy with boundaries. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles, and I love that. Sometimes I pull the bottom of the deck just to see the energy of the read. The Six of Pentacles, Pentacles are abundance, right? Pentacles are building things in community, right? So it could be that if you have like a goal of like anywhere in your community, it's building. So good, 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 good. Okay. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you this morning. I'm pulling from the Goddess Oracle, the Goddess Tarot deck. I'm sorry, it's not Oracle, it's Tarot. Like, reader, it is morning for me. Okay, so y'all forgive me. And I've got a big weekend ahead. I actually have a ladies' day tomorrow. If you're in the Atlanta area and you are a lady and you would like to come, go to my website. There's instructions on there, the details. Okay, it's $30 for the whole day of healing, speakers, inspiration. The details are on my website, and email me for information. I have those twice. I have two a year local in Atlanta that are one day, and then I have two a year that are Monday through Sunday. And this is probably my 18th retreat that I've done. So if you are interested in any of those, just go ahead and go to my website. Okay. So we're going to pull some cards this morning. Okay. The Prince of Staves. The Prince of Staves. This indicates there's like a teenage boy around you. It might be a kid going to school. It may be like, you may be a supervisor and like this kid comes in to like mentor under you. That's good. And the moon is a mystery. You're going to be like, what is this kid doing? Like, what are you doing? It's a younger male guy. It's a male guy. It could be somebody in high school. All teenagers are mysteries, right? Though in the world. So the world card is like cycles coming to an end. So it's like some sort of kid coming of age around you. Like, but this cycle is coming to an end where it's probably you've wondered, what is this person ever going to get it together? It could be a nephew, a son, a friend, a neighbor, anybody like that, or just a coworker. And you're like, is it gonna shift? But the cycles are coming to an end. I personally like the world card because to me it's like you're getting the world, right? When you give an opportunity to a woman, you're giving her the world. Most women just want opportunities. Okay. So we're going to go with the temptation. When you get the world, you get lots of temptations, right? But spirit doesn't give you the world until you can like manage your temptations, okay? Like at the one that, you know what I love about being in my 40s is because like in your 40s, you know how to party and you know how to party right. Right. So, right. So we know that we work hard, we party hard on whatever level. Now that partying hard may be hardcore meditation. That's still okay. It may be like the best vegan food I've ever had. And I'm like, yeah, I'm partying hard tonight. But yeah, in your 40s, you know how to enjoy life better. So now we manifest in the order of our evolution. We manifest in the order of our evolution. So that means that you may not get the $10,000 if you're skipping over the $1,000. You may not get the mansion if you can't handle an apartment. You may not get, you know, you may not get to date Brad Pitt or whoever super celebrity if you are not loving yourself accordingly. We start in baby steps and we build solid foundations to meet our goal. So, because we're evolving into the goal's not got like spirit's not holding goals away from you. Okay. Spirit's giving you a chance to evolve into reaching them. Okay. So, the Two of Staves, as you learn how to manage your temptations, you're going to have choices. And spirit's going to reward you with choices like which job do you prefer, which spouse, which spouse. I always say that like we have multiple spouses. Y'all don't be marrying multiple people. But which person we're dating do we prefer? Which shoes do we want to buy? We're going to come up and have choices because if you're evolving, spirit gives you more choices and you start making more wise choices, okay? And then the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to make the right choice. Some of the hardest choices we ever make are the best choices we've ever made. And choice is a privilege, right? It is. It really is like a privilege to be able to be like, well, what restaurant do I want to go to tonight? What movie do I want to see? And then we build from that. So if you're making wise choices on food, love, and money, you're gonna make spirit's gonna know you're making wise choices on bigger things, right? So you'll have more options with food, love, and money. Like you'll be able to have the choice to buy the bigger house. You'll be able to have the choice to buy the fancier car. You'll be able to have the choice to give your kids whatever you want. But we manifest in the order of our evolution. So keep working on yourself and you're going to keep meeting those goals. Okay. So I'm going to draw a couple of cards from the John Holland deck. Patience and planning. Patience and planning. When I teach my psychic development students, what I teach them is that this whole thing is a lifestyle, and it's really a lifestyle about patience and discipline. It's not magical. It's not exciting. Lightning's not going to strike you, right? But it's patience and planning. Patience and planning, okay? Be patient with yourself, be patient with people around you, and continue to move forward with your next preference, with your next move, telling the universe what you would like next. And movement, choices, and decisions. So the universe, if you're patient and you're planning, the universe is going to give you choices and give you positive movement forward. And material harvest. I love this reading for everyone for a Friday. It's amazing because material harvest, you're going to get those things you need. Here's the thing about spiritual entrepreneurship. If anybody out there's a spiritual entrepreneur. Okay. Now, there is a difference. You've got to decide this for yourself what you charge, right? And it's okay to charge. We don't have to do everything for free because if my quality of life is good, I can be there for myself, my family, and community. When my quality of life goes down, I have a hard time doing my work and being there for myself, my family, and my community, right? Because my brain is foggy, my body is not in good shape, I'm stressed, filled with stress hormones. So charge where you can maintain like your basic needs, right? Like power on, you have a car, you have housing. Now we get up to the higher end workshops and seminars, that's okay too. But I always recommend that you offer two. Like always offer something for everyone, for every price range if you're building a spiritual business, right? Because we don't want to marginalize anyone. And we also want it to be a healthy energy exchange. And we want it to be available for all who want the healing. Okay. So that's what I have to say for you today if you're building a business of any kind. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Again, if you want to be involved in my Ladies' Day Summer Jam, it's going to be so fun. Most of my ladies, honestly, come for various different reasons. We have women that come that are brand new to metaphysics, spirituality, and then we have some that are deep in spiritual entrepreneurs, been deep in for years, and everybody in between. And we really promote and I teach healthy feminism. We're the divine feminine. We're not the distorted feminine. And there's certain things that I set the intention that be left at the door. Okay. sort of like bullying, low vibes, all of that. So I'm very intentional with all of my events. So, and I welcome all women from all walks of life. So if you want to be a part of that, again, be in the website. Otherwise, you're doing well. You are. Just remember to manifest in the order of your evolution and be patient with yourself. Take care of yourself, your family, and your community. Namaste.